Well, hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the shop. This is a video about taps and tapping stuff. Okay, um, this is I've done one of these before when I was working on a 1970 CST10 pickup, but you know people don't go back and watch that stuff, so I'm gonna throw this one out there again. Hopefully, help some of you guys out because the the kind of tap you use to tap certain stuff is very important. And when we was working on the carburetor last week or the week before last, whatever, I said through taps, not bottom taps. And for people that don't do machine work, they don't realize, you know, the difference between the two and why the two are different. So let's see if I can explain stuff to you guys. And I mean, if you already know this stuff, no big deal. But if you don't know this stuff, this can cause you all kind of problems on your project. So let's get into it. All right, so if people's following, I bought this kit off of Amazon to fix my carburetor. All right, it came with the tap. You see the point on the tap with the installation tool and drill. All right, that's all good. Here's some more heater coils I bought for something. Same thing, through tap. All right. Now, here is, I got a big one out. Here's a through tap. These are made for just going through an open hole. And if you pay attention, this thing does not start, let me see if I can get you down there, cutting thread until about a 1/4 inch after. Well, this is going to cause you a problem in a blind hole. You know, a hole that just bottoms out. Pay close attention here, people. All right? That's what it does. This is a bottom tap. You see, no point. So I'm going to back up off it a little bit. There you go. No point, no anything. It just starts cutting taps immediately, like one thread off of it. This is a bottom tap. And then there's a bunch of y'all out there, these black oxide, whatever tap. This is not a tap. This right here is about junk. These things are made for chasing threads. They're not made to cut material, not made for anything. It's a low carbon steel. This stuff is high speed steel. All right, let's see if I can, wait a minute, pick one up here. Well, I can't get in there close enough to show you. But they always be stamped with high HSS, high speed steel. This is what you want. This is what you want. If you're tapping a through hole, one that this thing's got to go all the way through, this one's great. The point helps center it. But like I said, you see how far it goes down in there before it starts actually cutting threads. Bottom tap again. Pay attention, people. One thread and it starts cutting. Okay. Let's see. Kind of losing my train of thought. But these black things you get in kits, tool kits and stuff, they are not meant to cut anything. They are meant, dang it. These things are meant just to chase threads and clean threads out. Don't expect this stuff to cut anything. Won't do it. All right. I think we got that took care of. Next thing is tapping fluid. When you're tapping anything, this stuff right here is a magic dream. You put this on a drill, or anything you're trying to freaking really get through, especially hardened steel. And always put this stuff on your tap before you start threading stuff. You will wish you had, this stuff's kind of expensive, but you will wish you'd had it. But there you go, man. You can't you can't tap a hole, a blind hole with this bit. It just won't freaking work. Because you're missing all this to get the threads in to the bottom of the hole. Again, this is what you want, a bottom tap. No point, no nothing on it, right? And this, again, bottom tap. Let it focus. Well, maybe. There it goes. Through tap, right? I don't know what else to say. And always use cutting fluid. If you don't have cutting fluid, transmission fluid, oil, any kind of oil, just something to lubricate this stuff and your drill bit when you're doing it. Okay? I just don't understand why these buttholes, every time they send you a tap set or whatever, they put the through taps in. Like on that carburetor, this wouldn't work. We ended up having to get the bottom tap and go in there. And finally, we got it. So there you go. One-on-one on tapping. Again, there's a difference between bottom and through taps. There's a difference between that black oxide stuff. It's not a tap, it's a thread chaser. And it's just used to clean the threads out of the hole you're going into. But I just want to put this out there again. I think I've done it 2 or 3 times on my channel. But if you're not used to dealing with that kind of stuff like I am, dealing with, you know, all these machines and stuff, and the amount of work I've done on engines, you will fall in and then you'll be wondering why that bolt don't go in so far. Well, it's because you use a through tap instead of, like I said, a blind hole tap, bottom tap. So I hope this helps some people out. I don't know, I've done it, like I said, 2 or 3 times, and you know, it just kind of looked over. But this is very important when working on the engine with blind holes, like head bolts. You know, bolts where, you know, the hole don't go all the way through. But anyway, there you go. Trying to help some people out. We'll see you on the next one. Hope everybody's home and safe. Hope you got something out of this. And watch out for them loose lug nuts.